My News 26. I'm Marlaina Scarbrough, and today we're in Beulah at Cognition speaking with Kimmy Winkle and Laura Stanwyck, the co-founders of Cognition. Now, Kimmy, can you tell us how you got your idea for this wonderful place?
Yes. So I have 4 kids, and I'd moved to the area and really noticed that there wasn't a lot to do in this area when the weather is not nice for families. So around the same time, we visited the Imagination Station in Toledo when we were visiting friends, and just fell in love with the place and the idea of learning together in a hands-on way. So it was fun, but it was also educational and beneficial. So we kind of became addicted to these sorts of places, and we have a wonderful selection in our state: Ludington, Grand Traverse, Marquette, Lansing. So we kind of wanted to join that family of bringing beneficial play and education, a place for families to do something exciting and different. And so that's really where it came from.
And I think that is really neat and interesting that you just want to kind of help the kids explore, let their imaginations run, and just kind of have a relaxing place too where families can come and just be a really fun place for everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some unstructured time to use the ideas and the things that they're learning in school and apply them to something that they can see. They can see the impact they're having and see how things work and why things work, and question and kind of wrestle with those ideas.
And I really think the kids are going to love that, and families too, you know. So why did you choose Cognition? And you have the first 3 letters capitalized. Can you explain that to us?
Yes, that's kind of a fun story. So when we were looking at a location for Cognition, we fell in love with this building it's a cool old garage. So cool old garage is COG. And so we were looking at the idea of using the cog, kind of like Grand Rapids has the Bob. And so then looking at that idea, it's like, oh, cogs and gears, that's things moving and in motion and working. And I think it was a Google search that brought up cognition, which the meaning of cognition is actually taking your experiences and using your senses and to build learning from what you've experienced. And that's exactly what we want to do. So yeah, it was a great fit. So we keep that COG capitalized to, it's kind of that history for us, but also that idea of a cog or a gear, like all these pieces coming together to make something work.
And like you said, it's exactly what your vision is for Cognition, is to have kids come here, build upon experiences, and just kind of go with it.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, and reinforce that learning. Our teachers are doing an awesome job, but they can't do it all. And
Right.
kids have to want to learn. We want, if nothing else, just to give them that inspiration and that hunger to know more or to try something else.
Right. And so you have a lot of different areas here that you're going to have. And one in particular is one that we're standing right in front of, which is going to be the nature area. So, Laura, maybe you want to kind of talk about what this nature area is going to be.
Well, we are planning to have some unusual pets, things that the kids wouldn't normally get to see. So our first pet is a hedgehog, and she's in the little cage behind us. We have an aquarium here that we hope to have a reptile housed in, but we're going to have just a lot of different interactive things so kids can learn about those particular animals and look at trees and bugs and all kinds of things that have to do with nature in this little space until we can build a larger space. So.
And that'll be really fun because I know kids, I mean, even myself, animals are a big hit.
Yeah.
And so to learn about them, to see them, to do anything with them.
I've never seen a hedgehog. So now, and when people come in, they say, the grown-ups say, I've never seen a hedgehog.
Wow.
So it's just really been fun to, our learning for her, we've looked at Jackson chameleons and, just some unusual things that you go, wow, look at that. That's just really cool.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things we want to, it's an inspiration. It's an inspiring thing. So.
Exactly. So if people want to know more about Cognition and maybe ways that they can help, do they go on Facebook? Do they call you? Do you have a website?
Yes. Our website should go live in the next day or two, and that's discovercognition.org. But our Facebook page is up and running. That's where we usually communicate the most. And so, again, you can search Cognition, or it's facebook.com/discovercognition. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
In Beulah at Cognition with My News 26, I'm Marlaina Scarbrough.